session of the World Indoor Bowls Championships. Would you please welcome all the way from Australia, winning his first PBA Australian qualifier for his first visit to the portable rink, it is Paul Butler! And Paul's opponent, ladies and gentlemen, reigning world indoor pairs and mixed pairs champion, Commonwealth Games gold medal holder, world ranked at number 7, it's Darren Burnett. And you have the commentary of Richard and Wayne.
Well, thanks very much, Johnny. Hi, Wayne. Here we are, evening session.
Good evening.
And Darren up against Paul Butler from Australia. We'll see how the Australian has recovered. He only managed to get here a couple of days ago after flying halfway around the world to get here. So
Jack length 28.5 metres.
saying a bit of jet lag. He was still suffering a bit this morning. So we'll see how they go. Darren, of course, no stranger to the indoor portable.
Not a good start from Darren, though. Paul will be looking to get his first straight in. He's watching it.
Well, just overshot a little. Take probably a couple of ends just to settle down.
Looks a bit better here. Still needs to run. Be happy with that. Paul just looking to drop a yard. On a good line. Still looks heavy.
Yeah. Darren pushing his bowls out nice and wide to allow for the swing back in. This one looks good, Wayne.
Yep, gets behind, it's a bit better. Puts Paul under a lot of pressure.
8 inches. It is the shot.
Leaning it there to persuade it to go wider, but it's wide enough.
Yep, he's certainly picking the line out okay. Just needs to bring a little bit of power out of that arm.
Could be a little bit nervy first end, especially playing against somebody of Darren's class.
Well, I think it's a mixture of that. I can't quite say the words he said to me, but when he came out and saw all the people, let's just say he was said not used to playing in front of crowds like that. Which surprises me. Yeah, well played, Darren.
3 red.
In Australia, I believe they do get good crowds at their events. We'll see. Need to get this in there, Paul.
You won't want to lose a big count first end.
Well, he's trying going a little narrower. Now, if he's adjusted his weight...
Still needs to get back.
Oh,
Gets
he's
back
not
quick.
quite.
That's a great effort.
Well, terrific try, terrific try.
Big saving bowl, that.
2 shots, Darren Burnett.
So Darren goes into it with a couple on the board.
Nice steady start from Darren. Be looking to nail the jack first ball here.
Yeah. And Paul Butler comes from North Beach Bowls Club.
Up in Perth, in Australia.
27 and a half
That's the
metres,
one.
27 and a half.
Darren, as everybody probably knows, is from Arbroath and plays at Arbroath and District Bowls Club. And Lachlan's Outdoor Club.
Of course, you'll have met with Darren a few years back in the Super Bowl.
I certainly did, Richard.
That was a cracking event, that one.
Superb. Just shame it's not about now. Maybe it can come back one day. Good to see us Crowners taking on the flat.
That was a cracking event. It's afraid it's the usual story of trying to find the sponsorship and finances to run things like that. Well, not quite there, Darren.
Paul will be looking to add another. Just an open draw on the forehand.
Well, he certainly put it out there.
He's encouraging it forward. Needs to run. It's
Well,
made a double, but I think Darren will be
Yeah.
cutting this down. Change of hand.
Looks good. Looks good all the way.
Number
Yeah.
one.
Okay, Darren.
1 rate.
Toucher to go with
The
it.
gap is 3 inches.
Just missed his line slightly. That was a good try from Paul. You mustn't forget Darren has played on the portable rink for many a long year, so he's used to it.
Thinks he's heavy out of hand. Not all bad if he finishes just behind, though.
He's coming in
actually
well.
very
Look,
good.
He may think he's heavy. Look at that.
2 rate.
Superb.
Similar ball from Paul here. Looks to sit on the back red ball. Falls in for shot. I think that's what he'll be trying. On a good line for it.
It's his weight.
He's just a bit heavy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's nearly chipped his own bowl in.
Oh, look. Oof. Well, and may have saved himself one.
It's a big saver.
1 shot, Darren Burnett.
Yeah. A nice little oops, excuse me, and
Set score
saved
3-0
himself
after
one
2
there.
ends. Track length 27.5 metres, 27.5.
Yeah, a couple of questions coming in. Provided your shoes are, I mean, technically they should be right, but of course times are changing, things are modernising. Paul Butler is actually wearing bowl shoes. They're the new type of trainer. They look as if they've got grips, but they haven't. They are totally flat bowls shoes. Of course, if you remember, Stephen Halmay, he plays in white shorts, so. Well, 2 good bowls down there, Wayne.
Yep, Darren's just encouraging this forward. I thought he might have made a 2 there. Not a bad effort though.
Just
One
missed
right.
that one.
You're 7 inches short of the jack, and the gap is 4 inches. Sorry, you're short 1, the gap is 14 inches.
On a good line.
Yeah,
Very
he's
close here, Richard.
very good one. Absolutely perfect.
2 red. It's on, the jack is to this side of the bowl.
On a tight line, he must have a bit of weight here. Just
Won't
going to
come.
ride by, I think.
Yeah. That's the trouble with that sort of shot on the portable. Any bit of weight on it will hold the bowl up.
Darren will just draw down the backhand again. Look to add another. I can't see why he'll cover the back spot. I don't know how Paul will get to it, really. Paul's only a draw on. Going down the forehand though. Must be looking to cover the 2 back bowls.
Good wide line. It's all on his way, and I think he's dropping short.
2 red.
Well, unless that was deliberate to try and cover a bump on the front for a double plant there. Don't know.
I think Paul's just got to try and draw a shot. Not easy.
Well, that's what he's trying, Wayne.
Yeah, he's pushed it. I think he's playing an impossible shot there, really. Don't think the portable rink allows it to get
Two
back
shots,
at that
Darren
pace.
Burnett.
Yeah.
Nice steady start from Darren, as expected.
Set score 5-0 after 3 ends.
And of course, Wayne, you've come down here for the weekend to come and support your club mate. You play at Blackpool Newton Hall indoors. You've come down to support Janice and got grabbed to come in the commentary box.
I have.
Track length 28 metres, 28.
I do enjoy doing it though, Richard. Something different.
Yeah.
Another nice delivery by Darren. Coming out like Rubik's Cubes, like normal.
Here you
Certainly go near the jack though.
No. There you again with your crown. That was a crown statement, ladies and gentlemen. Which is one
I've
of
got to get
Wayne's-
one in now and again, Richard.
Oh. Again, Darren picking out that nice high line, trying to get his bowls just to drift in. Just
One rate.
lacking a little bit.
This is the time Paul needs to be getting one there. Good line. It's just heavy.
Yeah.
One rate. Sorry, Darren. Your bowl, the gap is 15 inches.
Again, nice high line.
Looks good.
It does indeed. Just drift round there. Yes, not
Two
too
red.
bad.
It's 18 inches gap.
I think he'll just draw away. He has got a runner for the jack like, but I think the shot is just a draw. Can always promote his own green ball.
You must have heard you. He's playing with a little bit of weight and he's making that same, I won't call it a mistake, but it is the same problem type of shot that others fall into where they're trying to play a timer, and on the portable that will just swing away. You've got to get them absolutely dead right to be able to pull them off.
Darren just drawing away down the backhand again. Look to close the head down. Oh, he's on a wide line. Must be good covering the back spot.
Yeah.
Two rate.
Almost forcing Paul to just draw the shot now. I think he's lining up to go again.
Yeah, he is.
Bit more pace, but he's still underneath. What results are going to get? Nearly.
Two shots, Darren Burnett.
Another two red. 7-0 after 5.
Set score 7-0 after 4 ends.
Well, going into this end then, it's going to start to look to be an uphill battle for Paul.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
just in there. The last two balls of that set, that end. He's just chasing the game now. I think Paul just wants to try and draw and find his length before he starts playing the chasing shots.
Jack length 28.5 metres, 28.5.
Good weight, just shade narrow, that's all. Don't think he's here, Wayne.
No, he's locking a lot of weight. Another 4 feet or so on that would be good.
Darren
I'll be
didn't
looking
look
to
too
get
happy
closer.
with that.
They always seem to be the good ones from Darren when he's not happy with them.
Well, this is very true. It was wobbling its way down the rink, and you think that's not going anywhere, and just goes and sits on the pot.
I don't think he'll want it back, Richard.
Well, it's a better line off Paul.
It's
How's
closer,
your
yeah.
weight? How's the weight? Can
Just
it
needs
hold
to
its
run for
head?
the jack.
Just needs to hold its head.
Very good ball.
Hell of a try. Good effort.
1 rate. 1 rate. The gap is 8 inches.
Darren
One rate.
just dropping a bit short.
The gap itself is 12 inches.
A bit heavy here.
1 rate.
Well, plenty of room there really for Darren to draw another.
We'll certainly be looking at getting a second. I'd expect him to get one, really.
That's because you're a hard taskmaster.
They're the vital points, the spur chalks. Needs to run for get round his own.
He's done it. Look at
Very
that.
good ball.
That's perfect bowling. Absolutely perfect.
2 rate.
I think we might see Paul drive at this. Possible to clip both balls out without moving the jack.
Oh, he's eyeing it.
I think he's close.
He's very close. Can
Both
he get
balls.
a result? Oh,
That's an unlucky result.
that was. Good try, though. Very good try.
1 shot, Darren Burnett.
Right ball, wrong result.
Set score 8-0 after 5 ends.
Darren even happier. Another chalk on the board.
Yeah. Well, 4 ends to go. 8 in front. Paul needs to start pulling something out of the bag now.
Jack length 29 metres, 29.
Well, perfect line. Couple of foot short. Been asked why the portable rink is different to the rink in Warilla. Well, regrettably for me, I've never been to Warilla, so I don't know.
It's also nice to see some past champions watching back at home. We've got Debbie Stavrou watching it. She's on chat to us. Good evening, Debbie.
Yes. It would be good if she came back to play bowls. Well, Darren just dropping a bit short again there.
We've talked about it before, Richard. When you get a big lead, it's easy to lapse in that concentration.
Yeah.
That could be happening with Darren.
I think Paul's cut this a little bit. He didn't want to have too much weight on that. Push a front red in.
One
Slip
green.
past them all.
Darren just looking to add a yard.
You won't be too worried. There's only one down at the moment, but
You
don't
want to draw a
leave the
shot
door-
though, Richard.
Yeah, you don't want to leave the door open.
He's not up again.
Tell you what, he's not made it. This is where Paul Butler really needs to make some hay.
Is that an indoor term, that, Richard?
Well, that's one of mine.
I'll not ask you to explain it.
Make hay in the sunshine, happy days. Draw some shots, take an end, happy days.
One green.
Well, he's
you-
left the chance there for Darren to draw a shot.
Yeah.
He'll certainly look to get second. A good second at that.
Certainly got the line again, Wayne.
Yes.
All on
He
his
looks
way.
further. I think he's close. In fact,
There
it's
we
number
go.
one. Very well
Bang.
played, Darren.
One red.
Paul just trotting back to beat the clock.
Timeout called. Paul has 4 timeouts remaining.
Using the timeout for a bit of advantage, give him a rest. And a time to think about drawing a shot here.
Front red to the actual shot, just over 2 feet. Gap.
He might look at just arriving down the forehand, but he's not. He's going down the backhand. Just a dead draw, surely, down there.
He's playing a timer with a little bit of weight on, I think.
It's a
Trying
hard
to
shot on
punch
this
the red
ring.
out. It just won't come back under the weight.
One shot, Darren Burnett.
Darren picks up another single. That's 9-0.
Set score 9-0 after 6 ends.
Quite a high score, just after 6 ends. Well, certainly on the back foot now.
Jack length 28.5 metres, 28.5.
Decent crowd out there again, Richard.
Yeah, it's very good here. That's one thing about this resort here at Potters. The people do love the bowls and they come in their droves for the World Championships. While the work goes on in the background. Well done, Darren. Perfect opening bow. Absolutely perfect.
That's
Yeah.
where we all want them.
I mean, they're already booking for 2018 and we haven't finished 2017 yet. It's good for the sport. It doesn't matter whether you play flat green, outdoors, crown green, short mat. If we can keep bowls on television, that gives us a fighting chance for the future. Unfortunately, at the moment, it's only in the UK that funding is available through sponsorship. And a lot of hard work by a lot of people to keep the show on the road. We tried a few years back to get Australia interested, but I'm afraid nothing came out of that. More recently, we spoke with South Africa, but it was a similar story. Just could not find anybody interested with enough sponsorship in the countries.
It's also finding the organisers as well, Richard, as you know yourself.
There is that to it.
It's a thankless task.
Well,
3 red.
if I was Paul, I'd just be concentrating really on my draw.
Just needs to
I
find a length, Richard.
Well, I think, you know, this set's gone in all reality. Just now use what you've got left of it to get yourself set up
3 red.
for the second set.
He's out wide to cover the spot. Very tactical ball played by Darren. No need to go near the head.
Yeah, very good ball.
He's got both spots
3 red.
covered. He's got the jack covered. Paul in a bit of a mess.
Yeah.
Is this where you say hit and hope, Richard?
Well, there's nothing else there, is there? He needs a good count. He needs that jack to go anywhere with his greens and stay away from red.
He only just got that in out in time as well. 1 second to go.
At least he's got a big smile.
3 shots. Darren Burnett, first set.
So there we go. First set to Darren, 12-0.
Certainly looks like he's enjoying himself out there. Does Paul?
Well, it's nice to see he can still smile. You know, like I said, at the end of the day, when somebody comes over for the first time, it ain't easy, and that's the easiest way to say it.
Jack length 29 metres, 29.
Well done, Darren. You know, it's a bit like us, really. If we went out there and played on their fast greens outdoors, whilst we do play outdoors over here, there would be those of us that would struggle somewhat.
Paul, the gap is just under 12 inches.
It would be good to go and see how much quicker they are to our greens, though, Richard, because they tell us they are very quick.
Yep, they do. Mind you, when you look at our weather, Wayne, and the rain, they probably are very quick out there.
That's true.
The front one.
Well, Paul, what are you going to do?
Needs to pick a hand and draw a shot. That's what he needs to do.
As usual, Wayne, no mincing the words, tell it straight.
That's what us Northerners do. He's underneath.
2 red.
Darren will be looking to fill this in now.
Yeah.
No, it's 12 inches short of jack high.
Darren having a quick think. It's good to see all the people logging on to YouTube to watch this. Takes us a lot of effort, time and pennies to put it out. And of course next week the BBC will be here. So
3 red.
yeah. Paul, you definitely need to start now. When the BBC take over on Monday, I believe the plan is red button in the morning, live on BBC Two in the afternoon, and they're looking at taking the evenings for the first time they've ever done it. Wonderful. Now that is what you need, Paul. Absolutely
Hungry.
cracking. Little wave to the crowd there.
He's really enjoying himself out there. Top class ball there.
But that's the way to be, isn't it, Wayne? You need to enjoy your bowls, and that way you can perhaps relax a little bit and perhaps get it back into your arm to play the shots nicely.
Definitely.
Oh, Darren's not hanging about. He's gone after it. He's not
I think
having
he's
it.
close. Just needs
He's
to
not
hold
having
up.
it. I don't want that there. Oh,
He's got robbed off his own.
yeah.
That's the problem with short bowls.
Now, as I was saying, BBC are looking to do the
Sorry.
evening matches on iPlayer.
The red on this side is 5 inches short of jack high.
Surely just to draw down the backhand. Yep, that's the way he's lining up. Needs to add another.
He's got the line. It's all in his weight.
I think he's going to
I
get
think
robbed
he's
on
going to
his
get
short
wrecked,
ball.
isn't he? Oh. Well, another roll, another roll, another roll. He's done it. He's done it.
Celebrating that one.
2 shots, Paul Butler.
Yeah, very big smile all over his face, Wayne. As you said, he's enjoying himself.
It's good to see a player showing the personality as well, which I think needs to be added to this game a bit more.
Well, you've certainly got it in ground. One Callum Rate springs to mind.
Track length 26 metres, 26.
There's quite a few others as well. We like to keep the crowd awake. And that was the beauty about Super Bowl.
Yeah, that was good. Well, slightly better from Paul. Good line, just gone through a couple of foot perhaps.
Darren looking very focused on that ball, and that's why.
Last bowl. Last bowl is 2 inches past jack high.
Again, he's popped it out there. If he's got the weight, this should...
Can he take the jack? Certainly can.
Well, that's...
Good ball.
Yeah, that'll do.
One green.
Couldn't afford to be short, Richard.
No.
Darren sticking with the backhand. Certainly looks on a good line. Is he just a bit heavy? Can he use
Might
his
get
own
his
ball?
wing. Yeah, he did. Oh.
One green.
Yeah. Well, still a single there. And a nice little rest for Paul to draw a second bowl. Oh dear. Wheel fell off.
Sorry, Paul. Darren. The gap between shot and that is 8 inches.
Plenty of room for Darren. Put it down a good track again. Looks a better pace.
Does. This one's all the way. Look at this, all the way.
Top draw.
That'll do it. Yeah.
One red.
Paul just arrived down the forehand, turn the ball out, lie 2 shots. Sounds easy that, doesn't it, Richard?
Yes. It does.
I don't think he's here,
He's
though.
not up. He's definitely not up.
That's a poor ball.
One
You
red.
can't afford to be tentative.
As I would say on the Crown, you might as well have ditched it.
Oh, Darren trying another draw there.
One shot. Darren Burnett.
So Darren picks up a single.
Set score 1-2 after 2 ends. Jack length 29 metres, 29.
Darren sticking with his longer jack length. Another good opening ball by Darren. That's what we expect to see off the top
8
players.
inches short of jack high.
Darren currently ranked at world number 7. Needs to hurry. Just falling short again. Darren just changed his hand. Looking to turn the jack away. Very good ball.
2 red. Gap between the shot is 1 inch.
Paul just looking to pass. He's always falling short again. Good saver though.
One rate.
Darren will be looking to just get behind the jack here. Looks good.
Doesn't want to hit it. Oh, look at that. Superb.
It's what you call perfect.
2 rate.
I think he's got to drive at these now, Paul.
Just under an inch.
Just having a laugh and a joke with the crowd. Good to see. I think we'll see a big runner here. Oh, looks like he's just drawing, Richard. Interesting.
Well,
He's on a good line.
he's on a cracking line. How's his weight?
Just not up.
Unlucky.
2 rate.
Yeah.
I think third bowl was the time to go there, really.
Yes, I would have gone with third bowl. To be honest, I'd have just clattered the head, see what I'd got left for my last bowl.
Well, he's not much on now, with one bowl to come.
No.
Darren staying well away. Probably looking to try and add a third. He won't be too disappointed that he hasn't done.
Well,
Surely he's got to drive. Might be able to push the green onto the red, move the jack, the green might stay.
he's not really got a lot else, to be honest.
50-50, who ends up taking the
Yeah.
spot? Given the jack goes dead. And he's not
Well,
done.
he's not.
He must fancy the draw. Big ask. This is a very big ask. He's picked his line. Just pushed it.
Yeah.
2 shots, Darren Burnett.
So Darren picks up another double.
Back where he wants to be.
Set score
Leading
3-2
the
after
match.
3 ends.
Yep.
Track length 28.5 metres, 28.5.
Yeah, good opener from Darren.
Paul just needs to get his first ball there. Needs to run on that line.
Probably a couple of foot short there, Wayne.
Darren looking to add another. He's just pushing it forward.
Yep. Darren's playing well this evening.
I think it's a bit of kidology when he pushes them along. I think he knows they're good.
Oh dear, just over pushed that one.
tactics
red.
all day long down that backhand. He's got back to centre eventually. Little trot from Darren. He must really like this one. It doesn't look so bad.
3 red. The gap itself is 12 inches.
Will he go, do you think, Richard?
Well, I think he's lining up to go. He's not
Looks
playing
tight
what-
to me.
Yeah. You see, if you're going to play that, you've got to go full out.
It does look nice for the draw, though. Just sitting off the red ball,
Well,
lodging for shot.
yeah.
It's always different when you're actually on the mat yourself.
Oh, yes, it's always easy to play the game from up here.
I've never lost up here, Richard.
Three red.
Well, he needs to get one in here, Wayne.
He certainly does. Otherwise he'll be chasing again. Surely he's just got a draw.
Well, that's what he's gone.
I think he's pushed it.
He has.
Leaves a 3.
3 shots. Darren Burnett.
Well,
Set score 6-2 after 4 ends.
I mean, he's not out of it yet. It's only 4-shot difference, but he'll need to pick up soon.
Jack length 29 metres, 29.
I think he needs to be pressing the on switch now.
Well, he definitely needs to plug in.
Darren's looking very solid out there, though.
Yep, look at that. Really good bowling from Darren this evening. Well, Paul's got the line this time. How's the weight? It's coming in.
1 red.
I mean, that's not
6
bad,
inch
Wayne,
gap.
if he could just build on it.
Your bowl. Shot bowl.
Yeah, just look to either sit it on the forehand or
7 inches past.
drag the jack round the corner to it with his next ball. Whereas Darren will just be looking to add a second. It's a nice draw on the forehand. Sit Paul's ball, it takes Paul's shot away from him. Needs to run though. He's not happy with that.
Well, Paul, what are you going to do? Again, nice height.
Very good line again.
Well, this looks better.
Needs to hurry.
This looks... Oh, that might have scraped.
One green.
Tries to lift his own red. Might have made a slight difference.
One green.
Paul just having another joke with the crowd and the referee.
Just push that.
Much wider line on the forehand. Just struggle to get back from there. Darren will be calling them a missed chance. As we know, a foot of room is a lot of room against players like Darren. Well, he's picked the line out again.
Yeah, it's going to be the weight.
I think he's just too
And he's
quick.
pushed it again.
One shot, Paul Butler.
Set score 6-3 after 5 ends.
Paul has to gamble now. I'd be tempted to take the map right up and just play a shorter length. He's took it up slightly. Can he keep the jack on?
Jack length 26
there you
metres.
go, Wayne. He
26.
kept it on.
3 metres shorter than the last length. Try and break Darren's rhythm up.
Well,
Steady start.
yeah, probably about 15, 16 inches short. Good ball from Darren.
Just a little bit pacey.
Darren's not sure. A little bit on the thin side, but not a bad bowl.
Jack level.
Better there than short.
Paul just changing hand there, probably looking to come down, try a draw line on Darrell's wing bowl. Get a little rub here and a little glide, sit and bump.
Bit of fortune.
I slightly favour red. Say that again, Darren. Yes, it is. No. That one there, the gap is 12 inches.
Darren just looking to draw another. Possibly turn the jack round to his own red. Just not up though.
No.
Yes, one green.
So we know that Paul is holding a single.
Just after Darren's ball had fallen out.
Yeah.
Well,
Where's he going with
can
this
he
one?
hold?
Does not want to hit that jack.
Oh, he's got another edge.
Well,
Two green.
well now. What do you think, a draw from down or a little runner to try and clear that?
I think the way Darren plays, I think he'll look to draw off the backhand. But it does look very tempting to go straight through the middle for the 3 balls, using his own red short ball.
Timeout called. Darren
coming
has
to have a
4
look.
timeouts remaining.
Sensible thing, just go down, check the head.
I think the right ball to play is the draw on the backhand, Richard.
Yes, just looking at that, if you played a runner, you've got every possibility of actually taking your own bowls out of that. And you might not leave your own sat there.
Certainly no need for Darren to chase shots, so I think he'll just draw. That's what he's trying to do. Plenty of options down this backhand. Sit the ball, turn the jack. I think he's
too
just heavy. I think he might have had the drive
2
in
shots,
mind there,
Paul
Richard.
Butler.
Yeah. Well now.
Set score 6-5 after 6 ends.
6-5 all to play for them, Wayne.
It certainly is. Paul just getting back into it.
Yeah, Darren needs to keep his concentration up.
Crowd possibly helping him there with a big round of applause. Always helps a player to build on confidence.
Yeah, it does. And he's had a little bit of rapport going on with the crowd, so they've sort of lifted it as well.
He's
Jack
won
moves
them over,
26
Richard.
metres, 26.
I think he's tight and short. Yeah. You just can't afford to leave loose bowls like that against somebody of Darren's abilities. And there's the reason why.
Yep. Nailed it from the off. Perfect starter. Paul needs to get close with this one. Certainly closer than his first.
Just going to pull up on him.
1 red.
But you may be able to use it later. Darren looking at a good draw bowl round the other way. Coming in beautifully. Oh dear, masterclass.
Almost robotic.
Robotic or
Inch and a
hypnotic?
half short of Jack High. Your front one is 12 inches short of Jack High.
I'd be tempted to drive at this, Richard.
Yep, he must have been listening.
I think he's underneath.
Oh dear, can he?
Can he use it?
Well,
See that so many times on this rink, people getting underneath.
yeah. Now, is that a case of them not getting the right line, or should they have driven a lot harder and absolutely gone for it?
Well, just watching one of the earlier games this afternoon, watching Paul Foster, he went more direct, and that looked the easier ball to play. So that might be the answer. Either a dead
Timeout
draw or full at it.
Darren has 3 timeouts remaining.
Tend to find the club indoor rinks are more forgiving, so they do allow you to play that running ball a lot easier.
True. Darren again, not phased, just going for the draw. Oh, missed
Two
that
Four
one.
ball.
Missed that one. Left it wide open. Well, this time, I think a slightly weighted bowl. You've got to try it. Try and get a split, pick the jack up.
I just feel he's got to go more direct, Richard. He can even use his own wide bowl if he pushes it wide, adding the extra pace. Plenty of options. He's tried the timed runner again.
That'll
It's going to go quick.
That'll go. Well,
2 red.
having fought his way back, I've got a suspicion Darren should fill this for a 3, or he could, even if he felt like it, have a go at the other bowl, but he's just going for a draw. Well, that looks a bit wonky, but it's still coming. No.
2 shots, Darren Burnett.
He'll be happy with the 2 though.
Set score 8-5 off the 7 ends.
Well, again, Paul's left himself too much to do.
It is possible, but the way Darren's playing, I don't think it is.
Yeah, I agree with you totally there. Normally, 2 top players, they'd still be scrapping at this stage. But
Jack length 28.5 metres, 28.5.
Darren's first bowl has always been good. He's looked to the crowd, he doesn't like it. It's probably a good one. It's not
Still
looking
coming.
too bad.
still coming. Yeah, probably a foot short.
I'd be happy with that.
Paul, on your way, but you're running.
Not easy to draw after just
The
playing a
gap is
couple
just
of
over
runners.
12 inches.
Another one he doesn't like.
Wish I could play bowls I don't like, Wayne.
I think I'll have a chat with him after. See what his plan is. Might have to use it myself.
I have known you to do something similar, Wayne. I've known you to jump up and down, say it's a, can't use the word, but not a good bowl,
red.
and you stuck it right in the jack.
Your last bowl is
That
6
wouldn't be me,
inches
Richard.
short
I'm not
of
like
jack.
that. It's all mind games. The beauty of the sport.
I think Darren has missed it this time. He's pacing it, but
3 red. The one to the side. It's 5 inches short of jack high.
oh. Just running through.
It's 3 red.
Good cover ball here.
Absolutely perfect cover ball there.
3 red.
Just while we've got a minute, an interesting question on the chat. Why do players run after the bowls? As a Crown Green player, where we do it probably more often than the indoor, I find I can run after bad bowls, good bowls, and it just keeps me involved, keeps the
Time out
momentum of
ball.
the game going, keeps you
Ball is
focused
3
and
timeouts remaining.
concentrated. I think that's the main idea of running a bowl.
Yep.
Also adds a little bit of
The front
interest for
red.
the crowd.
There is 15 inches. Gap. The second shot, the gap is 14 inches.
What's he thinking?
I don't know what he's thinking, Richard, but it's just a draw off the backhand, surely. I know he's trying to pick a couple up, possibly use the red bowl onto the jack. I think he's on a too
Wow.
wide of a line to do that, though.
Yeah, that's not going to do a thing. Absolutely not a
3
thing.
shots.
I think he
Second
was
set.
Stuck in
match.
two
Darren
mans there
Burnett.
and played the wrong ball.
Oh, there.
There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. And see those of you that can. And tomorrow is the mixed pairs all day, and they start at 10 a.m. Look forward to meeting you all. So thank you very much. Good night from me.
Good night from me.
Good night all.
Bingo is at 9:15. Bingo will show itself in reception. I shall see you at the theatre. Ta-ta. Bye-bye.